Hello friends, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. It's, the first week of August and I'm sure you're probably getting tired of the heat by now. Um, Today I'm lucky, it's a pretty nice day. We had some clouds come in, so it helped to cool down the temperatures here. We were up near the hundreds and today we're just upper 80s. So that's helped. It's a little sticky, not exactly muggy, but it's just that, that sticky feeling you get from uh, a little higher humidity. And it's a little different because where I live, it's a very dry place. So uh, at least during the summertime. So uh, I just finished my walk. Everything has been going good for me. I've been really happy. Therapy has been helping me out quite a lot. Um, Trying to work through some health stuff with my doctor, but I'm not too worried about that. The health stuff is just I've been dealing with swelling in my legs, and she had me do some tests, an ultrasound kind of deal to check my arteries of my veins, and that turned out really good. They didn't see any blockages, so I'm really happy that they didn't find any blood clots or anything like that. So I'm sure she'll want to do some more tests, but I was happy with that. And I've been motivated and doing good. um, I've been doing my walk still. I go to this local park that I've always mentioned in the past videos, and it's my favorite place because it's got ponds and ducks, and it's a very beautiful place, and some shade trees for hot days when you need to stop and take a break. You could cool off a little bit under a shade tree, so that's really nice. The only difference lately is I've got one of those grabber sticks, the long, pinchers on end that you squeeze a pistol grip to activate, and been carrying one of those around with a baggie where I find trash. I use it to pick up trash because there's most people are good, but a lot of people, okay, I shouldn't say a lot of people, but some people are just really, this may be harsh, but really lazy. And so they leave trash all over the place, and it kind of irritates me. And it's irritated me for quite a while, but I just was something that always slipped my mind, that I had this plan of wanting to get one of these grabber sticks for a long time, but it wasn't until recently I started doing that, and that makes me happy, that trying to keep this place as clean as possible, at least do my part. So that's the only thing that's really different with the with this week's video. Though, I wanted to share with you something that my therapist had taught me, and that is, you are not your depression. Depression is actually just a defensive mechanism. Your brain trying to protect you because I don't know what types of trauma that you have faced in your past, what types of incidents that has happened that made you uncomfortable in certain situations, but it's just a weapon that your brain has that is trying to protect you. And once you can separate yourself and see it as it is, it's not something bad. It's, like I said, it's trying to protect you. But once you could rationalize it and understand that what its purpose, what its desires to try to protect you from I don't know how many times I'm going to say protect you, but you get the point of what I'm trying to say. So once you understand that, you could see for so many years, like for myself, for so many years, I've always been like this with my depression ever since I was a little kid. And I didn't really know much else from that. But with therapy, what that has helped me to do is just start building a little bit space between me and the depression. And whatever you need to do to separate yourself, if you need to like think of it as like a tiny little person that has all the traits of your depression and a tiny version of yourself or something, and well, like the devil and the angel bit, if you have to think of it like that, whatever works for you to create that separation. And the more space that you can get between who you want to be, who you really are, and your depression, you're going to really start seeing a really bright future for yourself. Really understand that and reason with yourself that, okay, great, it's trying to protect me. That's why it's making me have anxiety attacks. That's why it's making me feel sad or angry or whatever feelings that you could think of. And understand that it's trying to keep you from getting harmed again. And if you can do that, and don't be angry with your depression, just realize, okay, I understand, I appreciate your input, however, I'm still gonna do this. Or really take the consideration and say, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this. And no matter what, it's always gonna be there. It's not something that's gonna be, okay, I'm healed, it goes away, throw it away. It would be nice to be able to do that, but that's just not how our brains work. You need to try to find that way of space, but working together with your upper and lower mind. All right, I hope that makes sense. One thing that really helps me, that my therapist has me start to do, is a journal. And it's not your typical, dear journal, I did this today, so-and-so said something horrible about me, blah, 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 blah. But what it is, at least for me, what he has me do is that I write out, right before bed, my timeline of everything that I did this day. So like, I woke up at 7 a.m., I showered, I ate at 9, whatever. You write out the times, and then he has me think about all the times that I said something really negative about myself, and write it out, and then realize and compare it to, and do a timeline of that too. And you compare, okay, well, I was doing this while those words came up. And so that is the trigger of why I said mean things about myself at that time. So that's one of the things that he has me do. And then he has me write out all my achievements for today. Okay, I walked, I baked bread, I worked, I whatever. And that will help you to see that, because for me, I was seeing myself as being lazy, as being not accomplishing anything, because I'm really struggling with my business, and that's really been taking a real toll on my mental health. and with those struggles and feeling like I'm stuck, I can't figure out how to solve my problems with my business and how to overcome it and be able to be successful. And so he had me write that out and to be able to see, well, I'm not exactly being lazy. I am being productive. I am doing things that I need to do that is bettering myself. I'm learning Spanish. I am learning to play tin whistle. I've taken up painting every once in a while. I kind of taken a break from that because the last painting that I tried looked like crap, and that made me gave fuel to that depression that was like, see, you're worthless POS. And so, but it was something that was still calming and soothing at the time too. So I'm trying to work on where I don't say as many horrible stuff about myself. So that's where that's helpful. And then I also write out 5 things I'm grateful for that day. And then I also started writing out one thing that I like about myself, one positive good thing that I either did that day that I am so proud of myself, or a personality trait that I really love about myself. And I do this each day right before I go to bed. As for the negative talk aspect, it probably would be better if you could do it as soon as possible, but you know, we're all very busy and can't just exactly bring our journals with us and say, oh, I gotta write this down. I said I was a worthless POS. Well, at least I find this difficult. So, but luckily my memory is very well, and I can usually remember what I say. So I write it down each night right before bed. Okay, I don't know if that's helpful for you. Leave a comment down below if you liked it, if you felt that it was something that was helpful, or if you have anything to add to what I said in this video. You know, like I've mentioned before, I would like us to be able to leave comments where we help each other. And well, and please help me out by hitting the like button. That's really good for the algorithm on YouTube to help others to see my videos. And subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and share with your friends and family that maybe they could have some benefits from watching these videos. And then another way you could help really support my channel is by visiting my website for my print store at www.jbaileyphoto.net, and you know, check out my landscape photography, maybe purchase a print that'll help support with gas money and the repairs that I need to make on my car, new computer, so I could stop making videos on my cell phone and actually go out and be able to create beautiful photography that I haven't been able to do for a while. And that's kind of really starting to get to me. But either way, all those things are very helpful for this channel, and I appreciate all of you so much. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're happy. You're meeting your goals for each day, seeing some healthy changes in your life, and please continue to take care of yourselves. You're amazing. Always remember that, okay? Thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.